Hey, good morning. We're back out in the garage here. We're still struggling with the Jeep gas tank project. Hey, we're going to take a little turn here. This will be a separate episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you do see how to change the fuel pump in your Jeep. Drop in the tank, changing the fuel pump. Ran into a few snags. We're going to show you those snags, and then we're going to show you how we're going to start fixing them. Sit back and relax. All right, the first problem we had was that broke off. When we were taking it out, we had it up on the floor jack. We didn't have the hose off, fell off the floor jack. Boom, it broke that. We do have the new fuel pump in the old tank now. We did find another tank online. We ordered it. It'll be here in a couple days. So we'll be back on that project. Meanwhile, we got to get ready to put it in. We're going to clean the rust off of this and Rust-Oleum it. We also took out the skid pan, which holds your gas tank up, and the straps. We're going to be cleaning and painting all of that stuff. Here's our major issue. These bolts, you can't tighten them anymore because they spin in there. Originally, they had been welded in, but now they're loose. They broke loose. So we're going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to come up with a way to drill those through. We're going to use a hole saw. We're going to cut it open, get access from the top. So sit back and watch how this is done. First thing to do, make sure you get your carpet back so that you don't want to mess up your Jeep. So the carpet's up. We know that we're going to be drilling holes right along in here, so we just didn't want it to come through. So let's go find a big drill bit and get going. Okay, you can see a real long drill bit here. That's what we're going to use to penetrate through. All right, let's see what we can do here. See how well this works. It's going to be difficult to get right lined up here. Looks like we got a pretty square holes here, so maybe. They do have square holes. Maybe we can get some carriage bolts and drop some new ones in. I don't know. Before we drill any holes. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to the hardware store. We're going to see if we can find some carriage bolts. I think they're 1/4-20 size. We can measure one up. Before we drill them, we found out these are square holes. So we might be able to, unfortunately, I don't think you can get doesn't look like you can get into there, so we're going to drill them through. Let's start drilling. Appears there's a double wall on this one, so but all right guys, we got to drill through. Let's go see what we got on top. All right, right there's our pilot hole that came through. One there. We got one here. We got one here. So now we got to get a hole saw set up to cut the top. All right, so here's what we've got. We've got a hole saw that we're going to use to drill a hole in the floor. The nice thing about a round hole is we'll be able to buy a plastic plug that we can glue in there. And use our cordless drill. So now you can come in here and you can put that right in the hole. Real slow here. Looks like we're coming through pretty good. Woo. Look at that. That's beautiful. That is a beautiful thing. So there's your chunk out. Now let's look down the hole and you can see what we've got. All right, so there you can see through the hole what we've got. Got our other bolt rolling around in there. If we can't get it out, that's okay. We'll be able to drop a new bolt in there now. You can see that the frame had a hole already for that. So we're going to move on. We're going to do the other two now. So, okay, so you can see what we've got here. See, you got a hole going down in there. I had to cut through a rib on that one. This one's just a straight shot. That's kind of nice. This one's the same way. We're going to have to go get some plugs. They're 2 1/8 holes, so we need those plugs. And we also need to get some of these. It's a carriage style bolt with a, I don't know if you can see the square head on that. And then a retainer clip so they don't push up when we're putting the tank in. So we're going to go to the hardware store and see what we can find. All right, we're back from the hardware store. Let me show you what we got. This is going to fix it. And then as soon as we get our tank, we'll be back in business. So we got new bolts. We got 3 of them. We got these little push nuts that we'll put on the bottom side. That way you push them up. That way they stay down when you're putting the tank in. So that's what we're going to install. So the first thing we got to do is push these into these holes. So if you look down in the hole here, got to put the screw in the hole. See how it's not sitting flush? We have to pull that from the bottom. From the bottom, we've got a socket like this where we can set the nut on top, just like that. All right, so we're going to do number 1 here. You got it held? Well, you're not on it at all. The one on the left.
I'm just pushing this down.
Push it down in the hole. Yeah, there you go. You're good.
Oh, I thought it fit over it.
No. You gotta push it hard now. Okay, that's it. It's up. All right, move to the next one.
Okay.
Okay, should be good. Move to the next one.
This one?
Yep, you're good. Hang on. Push down again, hard.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we're studded. Very good. We're done. Now they can't go up and down. I'll hold it. We got to go back and do the first one. It's still loose. Okay. It must not have been in all the way. You got it? Okay. All right, now go to the next one. It's like that too. Okay, and the other one, the last one's good. Okay, we're good. All right, out in the yard now, we're going to do some painting. This is what we're going to be painting. We're going to paint this part, and we're going to paint those straps. So, let me get out my Rust-Oleum and get started. Started painting, but what we're doing now is put our glove back on. Painted the inside, now we're going to paint the outside. First thing we're going to do is clean it.